gentlemen, how are you? Well done. Let me hope my teacher doesn't tell us
Kantulewa.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's the playoffs proudly brought to you by Next Year Media Houses, Federation Uganda Basketball Association, streaming it live from YMCA, that is in Wandegeya, Kampala, Uganda. This is game one of course, the playoffs. It's right about now. It's It's a go hard or go home, ladies and gentlemen, with me, your number one host, of course, Ibrahim Saeed, trying to make sure that you really get the best. Score is 12-19 in favor of the Rangers at 14.4 seconds left on the clock. Are we still in the first quarter? Well, she goes 2 for 2 and substitution right there. Coach makes some few changes. 6-point game, 14.4 seconds left. Right there, good. Weneza pulls up for 3, nothing. And finally, that brings us to the end of the first quarter. 13-19, it's a 6-point early lead by the Rangers. And just a few statistics, KU has attempted 22 and they've managed to make 6, whereas Miracle Eagles Club, they've attempted 15 and they've managed to make 4, that is 26%, and at KU it's 27%. It's really, it was. And talk about rebounds, Miracle is leading with 16 and KU with 12. Back to the game. Kanyamuza back to Perus. Pulls up forward, open shot, nothing. Big rebound right there by Lillian, and that was a pushing foul. And it's an inbound. Ball back to Kush Nakazi. She passes it back to Faith Apio. Faith Apio passes it back to Lillian. Lillian pounds. Good bounce pass. But right there, Miracle still got it. Mid-range jump shot and nothing. Let's see who picks the rebound. Maureen right there. Gets it over. Good bounce pass right there to her teammate. Doesn't get it to go. And Nanyonga Florence inbounds it and creates two free shots for herself on the line. Shooting 2. And yes, she drops the first one. And she goes 2 for 2. 21-13. Faith Apio passes it back to Sarah. Sarah back to Kush. Kush turns it over. Pass right there to Maureen. And another bounce pass to Ines. And yes, that was a good transition to get themselves a simple bucket. Sarah right there. That was a good steal right there by Nanyonga. Ball back to Ines. Euro step off the glass. Yes, count that in. Good basketball right there by Inez. And Kush floats it up, nothing. Rebound right there by Perus. Perus, wide open lane, she takes it in. And a good dish to Nanyonga, doesn't get it to go. That was a good rebound again by Aminayo. Kush still got it. Ball is back to Faith. That was a holding foul right there by Nanyonga. Good pass right there, almost loses it. Good move and she's fouled. Foul right there by Maureen. Ball back to Kush, handoff. Good shot right there. Kush picks the rebound, pounds, draws the contact, kicks it out, step back, nothing. Perus picks the rebound, wide open lane, takes it all the way through and kicks it out to Ines. Ines pulls up for 3, nothing. Big rebound right there. And Kush again passes it back to Brenda. Brenda gets it again. Kicks it out. Ball back to Brenda. Pulls up for 3. Nothing. Inez picks the rebound. And that was a pushing foul right there by Kush. KIU still got the position. Maureen crosses over, in and out, kicks it out, ball back to Ines. And Ines, ball back to Chirabo. Marion Chirabo dishes it out. And Maureen, pull up jump shot. Baseline jumper and nails it in. She nails it in. 29-13 are the scores. And umpire calls a foul. Big steal right there. Brenda all the way through, lays it in, scoops it. That's an offensive screen right there. Brenda pulls up for three. And rebound right there by Nanyonga. Tries to pass it to Perus and it's stolen right there by Brenda. And she pulls up for the three in nothing. Nanyonga picks the rebound again. Passes it back to Maureen. Maureen got it in play. Ball back to Perus. Perus back to Maureen. Momo crosses over. Takes it in. Kicks it out to Perus. Perus drives it in. And floats it up. Yes, she got it. And 16-point lead right here by the Rangers. That's a turnover right there by the Miracle. And Nanyonga and of course Momo get out for sub for Firdaus. Ball back to Ines. Back to Chirabo. Drives it in. Kicks it out. Ball back to Perus. And the corner 3-point shot right there is in. And it's a 19-point lead. That's a steal right there by Ines. Passes it back to Firdaus. Ines run the lane. Timeout call right there by the Miracle coach. 36-15. I talk about turnovers. Miracle are really doing so bad. As for the turnovers, they have 14 turnovers. Meanwhile, the Rangers have 7 turnovers. Talk about steals. KIU has 10 steals, and of course, Miracle only has 3. Talk about the free throws. KIU is 7 out of 7, and Miracle is 4 out of 5. Then talk about rebounds. Miracle is standing at 19, and the Rangers are standing at 21. KIU has 8 assists, and Miracle has 3 assists. Then talk about the point leaders. Ueneza Ninite got 7 points and Brenda Aliano has 5. Ines Kanyamuza has 7. Perus Nyamwenge of the Rangers also has 7. Then Barbara Namukaya has 4. Nalukenge Shifa also has 4. Talk about rebounds. Brenda has 6 rebounds. Meanwhile, Ines Kanyamuza of the Rangers also has 6. So far we got for you. Back on court again. The weather is partly cloudy. Oh, missed that. And Ines fights for that rebound. And good defense right there by the Miracles. Still got it in play. Big time rebound right there by the big fella. She nails it in. And Firdaus crosses over. Almost dropped someone on ground. But she doesn't finish that. Crossover right there by Brenda. Passes it. Ball back to Christine. Got it. And almost turns it over. That's a turnover for her. At 3 minutes to play in the first half. Substitution right there for the Rangers. Kicks it out to Brenda. Wide open shot off the glass. Nothing. They still got it again. Brenda kicks it out. Float up right there. Nothing. Brenda gets it again. Shoots it up. And Tumba picks the rebound. Kicks it out. Wide open jump shot. Nothing. The Rangers flag is up right about now. Ball back to Barbara. Kicks it out. Napa calls a foul right there on shot 7. Timeout call. Ball back to Ntumba. Post move. Good energy. And yes, she finishes that. KU with another big bucket right there. 17-40 are the scores. At 23-point lead right there by the Rangers. And it's a holding foul right there by Ntumba. She converts the first one and misses the second one. And the patience right there. Block. That was a good block right there by Weneza. And she's fouled. Foul right there by Brenda Nachitende. And the miracle flag is also up, so it's shooting two for Weneza. Shot to Kush. Kush back to Brenda Nachitende. Floats it up. Nothing. And one. She doesn't finish the play, but she's getting online for shooting two. Misses all the two free shots. Perus gets it. The patience. Back to Weneza. It's back to Chirabo. Chirabo pivot right there. Weneza picks the rebound. Kicks it out. And they turn it over. Seconds to play. Pull up 3-0. Ball back to Perus. Looks out for teammate Chirabo. Getting to play. Ball back to Perus. Perus. Ball back to Ines. Drives it in. Kicks it out to Chirabo for the jump shot. Nothing missed. And Brenda takes it all the way through. Scoops it in and yes, count that. And that brings us to the end of the first half. Score is 41-20. That is a 20-point lead. And that is really a good lead for the Rangers. And the Miracle really have to work so hard as their turnovers have increased to 16. And the Rangers have 8. I talk about the 3-point shots. KIU has 3 out of 7 and the Miracle has 1 out of 5. Then free throws, KIU is 7 out of 7. Then Miracle is 4 out of 5. Talk about rebounds, KIU is at 22 and Miracle is at 21. Assists, KIU Rangers have 8 assists and Miracle have 3 assists. Talk about steals, Miracle have 4 steals and KIU Rangers have 11 steals. And then talk about the point leaders. Weneza Ninite has 7 points. Ines Kanyamuza, her teammate, adding in 7, and Perus Nyamwenge adding in 7. Plus, then on the Miracle side, Brenda Aliano has 5 points, and Barbara Namukaya adding in 4. Nalukenge Shifa also adding in 4. Then talk about rebounds. Ines Kanyamuza has 6 rebounds. Perus Nyamwenge adding in 4. And Nanyonga Florence adding in 3. That is for the Rangers side. Then on the Miracle side, Brenda Aliano has 6 rebounds and Namukose Speciosa has 4. And Lilian Cherotich has 3. Then talk about assists. Nyanyonga Florence has 2 assists. Ines Kanyamuza adding in 2. Then on the Miracle side, Brenda Nachitende has 2 assists. And Barbara Namukaya has 1 assist. That is as for the stats. Remember, it's a series of 3, playing a 3-game series, and it looks like the Rangers are really in control. They've really come for this one. It's a 21-point lead, but meanwhile the Miracle still have really a lot of chance. They still have 2 more quarters to really catch up and, you know, get above the scoreboard, and they can win this one. You know, game 1 is really a very determinant game, especially when we're talking about basketball, especially the person who wins game 1, really that motivates them, and you know, they come back very strong, ready to win game 2. So losing game 1 is really so difficult, that since it's a 3-game series, you are at a risk of a sweep, that when one wins the first game, they come with a lot of energy to play game 2, and probably maybe they could win it, and it's a little bit hard. So it's always most advisable and really nice to always win the first game. I remain Ibrahim Saeed. We will take a quick short break and we will be back. Do not touch the dial. Please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow our social media platforms. It's at Simply Federation Uganda Basketball Association on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. For those who want to follow the live stats, you just have to type in FUBA.basketball. Then you'll be getting all the live statistics from the National Basketball League. That's for both the women and men. Then as for the also Div 1, that is also men and women. Thank you.
That's what you understand. But they never anyone like together, no put it together. Yeah. The only time they make us get together is when there is someone we are supposed to uplift. If you see the ratchet tree, we believe our
Rebound right there by Brenda. Once again, it's the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, and of course, it's the Podgo Films. Of course, trying to take you through all the coverage. Third quarter basketball right here. Score is 20-41. 9 minutes and 25 seconds to play. And Brenda misses the first free throw. She has one more to make. Perus succeeding, and the ref calls an offensive foul right there on Nyamwenge Perus. Ball back to push. That was good defense right there. Ball back to push. Push drives it in, kicks it up to Brenda. The three-point shot, nothing. Rebound right there by Chirabo. Dribbles it all the way through, passes it back to Uweneza, and Uweneza bounce passes it to Chirabo, but ball is stolen. Brenda again floats it up off the window, nothing. Picks her on rebound again, and Perus gets it to go. Pulls it down, passes it back to Patricia, and Patricia again drives it in, uses the counter, kicks it out, and ball back to Ines. Wide open three-point shot, doesn't get it to go. And ball is back to Kush. Ball back to Brenda. It's back to Barbara. And Perus picks the rebound. The athleticism, was it in? And she pumps it and finishes it with the left. Good finish right there. 22-point lead right here by the Rangers, and Brenda dribbles it in. And the umpires don't call a foul. Perus pulls up for three, and yes! She nets it in, count that. Nyamange Perus having a good game right there so far with 9 points, 4 rebounds. Of course, she's averaging at 12.7 points, 4.9 rebounds, and 1.9 assists. And Abba says there was nothing. She just fell on her own. Ball back to push. And that's a turnover. Weneza got it. It was it in. Tries to give a no look to Perus, but double team. And ball is back to Brenda. Brenda kicks it out to Barbara, but misses that. Perus again for the rack attack. Crossover. Kicks it out to Chirabo. And she doesn't finish that. She's getting online for shooting two. Ball back to Firidaus. It's back to Kate. Kate again, jab step. Passes it back to Chirabo. Spins it over. And no bucket. Shot clock violation. That was good defense by the Miracle. Ball is back to Brenda. Shot fakes, kicks it in. Ball back to Brenda again. Back to Brenda. Pulls up for three. Nothing. Rebound right there by Chirabo. Passes it back to Firidaus. And Firidaus back to Uweneza. Uweneza back to Chirabo. And Chirabo finishes that strong. Good layup right there by Brenda. Brenda doing a good job right there for her team. Brenda so far with 9 points and 8 rebounds. And a good job for her team. Firidaus and Chirabo all the way through, floats it up, and yes, it's in. Good hook shot right there by Brenda. She's really doing good. Pull-up jumper right there by Brenda. She doesn't get it to go. And the Miracle Ravens got the possession. Push. Ball back to Brenda. Brenda dribbles it in. And Nalo Kenge Shifa. Getting online for shooting too. Remember, so far she has 4 points and 2 rebounds. Substitution call right there. And Patricia is out. That is for Aminayo. Good steal right there by Brenda. Good attack right there. Kicks it out to Brenda. Brenda dribbles it. Oh, and a turnover right there for the Ravens. And Perus. Shifa picks the rebound. Still right there by Aminayo. Hustle ball right there, and umpire calls a jump ball. And the umpire says it's a Rangers ball. And Aminayo, pull up jump shot. Yes, count that. Good move right there, but still right there by Perus. Ridaus. Good assist right there to Aminayo by Firidaus. 53-26 are the scores. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And the Rangers have continued with the great job of dominating this game. Aminayo takes it in and misses the wide open layup. Perus picks the rebound off the glass and one. Bang, bang, bang. Count that. Perus with a chance for a three-point play. And yes, she completes it. Faith Appeal passes it back to Brenda. And Brenda, ball back to Faith. Faith takes it in, floats it up, but that's a block right there on the fast break pass. And a good pass to Aminayo, and she finishes that. Good transition. Timeout call for the Miracle Ravens. 26-58 are the scores. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. It's a 32-point difference right there by the Rangers, and it's an early lead for them. Looks like they've come to really dominate this game one. Then you know, the Rangers have really capitalized on the Ravens turnovers, and they've managed to make 28 points from the turnovers of the Ravens, and they've so far had 26 points in the paint, 8 fast break points, and 13 second chance points. The bench has added 23 points and their biggest lead, which is now 32. Then on the Ravens side, points from turnovers they have 9, points in the paint 16, second chance points 9, fast break points 7, bench points 7, and their biggest lead so far for the game is 2. And their biggest scorer happens to have 4 points. Back to the game. Faith appeal. Ball back to Push, crosses over, one-on-one situation, passes it to Brenda. And Brenda back to Faith. Faith takes it in, kicks it out to Brenda. Wide open 3-point shot, nothing. And ball back to Firdaus. The ding dong machine kicks it out. Ball back to Perus. Takes it in, kicks it out. Napak was a pushing foul right there. Rangers still got it in play. Perus so far with 16 points and 6 rebounds, and she takes a substitute. Patricia comes in for her. Good floor and off the glass, count that. 64-26, rather 62-26. 50 seconds on the clock for the third quarter. And ball back to Firdaus. Aminayo picks the rebound. Hook shots it, nothing. And Firdaus kicks it out to Chirabo. And umpire calls up. Double dribble. And Brenda is fouled right there. And Brenda converts that in. Ball back to Kate. Takes it in, and Chirabo Marion finishes that. 28-64. No bucket right there, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. The Ravens haven't really had a very good third quarter. They've managed to make very few points in the third quarter. They've managed to make 8 points in the third quarter, and meanwhile the Rangers have capitalized on that, and they've really pulled their lead. The Rangers so far, it's a 36-point lead, and the question goes, will the Ravens really manage to come back off a 36-point lead right there by the Rangers? I think that they've had a very not impressing third quarter. And is it the right moment to say that they've really given away game one, or they're really going to come in so strong and make a comeback of a 36-point game? But meanwhile, we cannot forget to talk about the outstanding performers from, of course, the Raven side. We have Brenda Aliano with 11 points, Barbara adding in 6, and Nalukenge Shifa adding in 5. And talk about rebounds, Brenda Aliano has 9 rebounds, almost to a triple-double. She needs a 1 point to make it to a double-double for herself. And Brenda Nachitende with 2 assists. Those are so far the outstanding players on the Raven side. Meanwhile, on the Rangers side, Perus Nyamwenge so far with 16 points and 6 rebounds, and Weneza Ninita with 12 rebounds and 11 points. That's a double-double for her. Those are the outstanding performers as for the third quarter. Back to fourth quarter basketball. Anaminayo, ball back to Chirabo, pulls it down, ball back to Ninit off the glass, and yes! Weneza Ninite converts that in. And ladies and gentlemen, do not forget that it's Podgo Films taking you on the broadcast side, making sure that you really enjoying it. And for those who can make it to the YMCA, that's in Wandegeya, we still have one more game that will be the Namonge Blazers are going to take on the KCCA Panthers. Interest is at 10,000 Ugandan shillings, so make your way, because right about now it's playoff time. Remember, it's a series of 3. We just started yesterday. We tipped off, of course, with Angels, had a win, and also the KIU Titans had a win against Betway Power. So it's day 2 of the playoffs. Remember, we're going to play a 3-game series, and the first to reach on 2 wins, of course, qualifies for the second round. Ravens ball back to Kush, floats it up off the glass, nothing. Aminayo picks the rebound and is fouled. She's fouled right there. Titans possession again. Nanyonga, and they miss it again. Barbara picks the rebound, and of course the point guard taking care of the ball back to Kush, ball back to Barbara again for the end one, and no, she misses that, but she's getting online. She's getting on the free throw line for a shooting 2. Yes, she makes 1. Mid-range jump shot, yes, count that. And Tirabo runs the lane, good transition right there. Ball back to Brenda. Brenda is back to Barbara. And Barbara, good footwork right there, but she doesn't convert it. And ball back to Kanyamuza, lays it in, count that. A lot of fast breaks right here by the Rangers. And push, ball controls. Brenda takes it all the way through, good layup. She doesn't finish that. Ball back to Nanyonga. And Push gets hit. Good defense right there. Push. Good ball control. Jump stops and pulls up for the mid-range. She doesn't get it to go. And foul. Barbara is fouled. And of course, to our viewers, I would really take this opportunity to thank you for always, taking some time off and of course watch these games. It's really interesting and of course motivating on our side. And please encourage your friends, family, of course your girlfriends, your boyfriends, of course your best friends, and encourage them to watch these games. It's really free of charge. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notifications button so that just in case you're not posted and there is a game, you can always catch it up. And do not forget to follow us on our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You just have to type in Federation Uganda Basketball Association. And remember, we have a lot for you in store, and we have a lot of games that talk about the pre-season games, the Div 1 games, all on our YouTube channel. So please take some time off and watch those games. Really very interesting games. I talk about the basketball lovers and you really want to have a feel of the Ugandan basketball. I talk about the Div 1 and National Basketball League, both men and women. Then of course our YouTube channel is the channel to watch. Timeout call, and of course it's time in time. 33-73, 40-point game right here. And a know which side you fall. Maureen converts that. 42-point game, 6 minutes to play. Another turnover right there for the Ravens. Ball back to Odiambo, and it's back to Momo. Pulls up for the mid-range, doesn't get it to go. Brenda picks the rebound, and she turns it over. And the Ravens so far with 27 turnovers. But of course also the Rangers have also had 20 turnovers, so that's a difference of 7. Talk about rebounds. The Rangers have 52 rebounds and the Miracle Ravens have 40 rebounds. Push, floats it up, and is fouled. Diambo would open pass to Nanyonga. Good pass right there, but she doesn't finish that. That was a good move and a good pass to her. But of course, she didn't expect it. Spacious. Didn't see that and misses that. Momo. Good dish to Nanyonga. And finishes that mid-range jump shot. Just ball back to Brenda. Brenda crosses over, one-on-one situation. Ball back to Kush. Push all the way through and finishes that bucket good. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Ojambo, pulls up for the 3-0. Spacious. Ball back to Brenda. Was it in? Floats it up. Oh, big bucket right there. And Brenda. Oh, misses that. Very good layup. Ball back to Nanyonga. Very good running on the lane. Converts that. Brenda pulls up for 3 off the glass, nothing. And ball is off Momo. Firdaus. Ball back to Clarice. Block right there. Oh, and Brenda doesn't get it to go. She's out of bounds. Good pass right there, good transition, and Nanyonga doesn't get it to go. It's tipped off by Kush. Good pass to Clarice. And yes, 83-35. .8 game, and it looks like the Ravens will really have to fight for game 2, as the signals for game 1 are really not so clear on their side. Looks like the Rangers have really come to dominate this one. Rebound right there. Momo gets it, passes it back to Nanyonga. Nanyonga, ball back to Momo. Mid-range jump shot, nothing. Brenda gets it, lays it in, and 1, nothing. but she's getting online. It's gonna be a very tough game 2 because looks like the Rangers have won this one, and all the Ravens have to fight for in this season will be a game 2. So that means they will either go hard or go home and see us next season. But of course, it's the National Basketball League. They will really have to defend it. And a foul right there by Nanyonga. 2 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. 48-point difference. Score is 83-35. The range is really so big. Ball back to Clarice. Hook shot right there. Doesn't get it to go. And ball is back to Kush. Takes the lane. Wide open 3-point shot. Count that. Nothing. And Momo gets it again. And a good fast break pass to Firdaus. And misses the wide open bucket. Pull up 3. And Aminayo pulls up for 3. Count that. 86-36 right about now. It's a 50-point game. 50-point difference. I think this is a record-breaking difference in the National Basketball League. Tough game right here for the Miracle Ravens, playing against the experienced Rangers. Another turnover right there for Clarice. Ball back to Kush. Takes it one-on-one and goes up, finishes that. That was a very good finish right there by Kush. Regardless of them having a tough game, she has really been outstanding, of course, she's had 2 points, 2 assists. And Brenda Aliano also with 11 points. Of course, and 10 rebounds. She has a double-double for herself in game 1. This game is putting the Rangers at an advantage position for them. But meanwhile, it's really challenging on the Miracle side, as they will really have to fight for game 2 because it's all they have. Good crossover right there from Barbara. Barbara again. Ball back to Kush. Takes it in and passes. That's a trouble right there. .22 seconds left. And Aminayo just puts the last nail into the coffin. That's 90-38. But I love the zeal and of course the mentality of the Miracle Ravens. They're really very determined and very determined players. They haven't given up until their last whistle. Tough luck for them, but they still have chance. Of course, that's in game 2. They will really have to come and fight for it. But meanwhile, it's been a very good game for the Rangers, you know, winning a game with a 90-38. A 52 points difference. It's really a very impressive start for them in the, of course, in the playoffs. And meanwhile, allow me give you a few stats from the game. Total points for the Rangers, it's 90. They've had 38 points from the turnovers, 44 points in the paint, 15 second chance points, 19 fast break points, 37 bench points, and their biggest lead has been 52, and their biggest scoring player has 13 points, and their biggest scoring quarter has been 13. Weneza Ninite managed to put 14 points, Perus Nyamwenge adding in 16, and Ines Kanyamuza adding in 9. Meanwhile, on the Ravens side, Brenda Aliano with 11 points, and Barbara Namokai adding in 11 points, Lillian Cherotik adding in 2 points, and Brenda Nachitende putting in 2 points from turnovers. They've had 14 points. Points in the paint, they had 20, and 11 second chance points, 10 fast break points, 12 bench points, and their biggest lead has been 2. Best scoring has been 4. The commissioner for this game has been Peter Chirabo. Referees, we have David Opolot, David Semfuma, and Lois Malinga. Thank you so much. I remain Ibrahim Said. Please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our social media platforms. Remember, it's Put Go Films, making sure that it's crystal clear for you wherever you are. I remain Ibrahim Said. Peace and love. Remember, we're going to have the Namonge Blazers take on the KCCA Panthers. Stay tuned. Do not touch the dial.